Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Fresh Monkey Fiction Naughty or Nice Collection Wave 3 Wizard Santa. These are available exclusively through Big Bad Toy Store, and shout out to BBTS for sending out these early review samples to me so I can check them out for you guys. So pre-order links in the video description below if you're interested in picking up any of these Naughty or Nice Collection Wave 3 figures. They're expected to hit, I think, Q1 of 2025. So again, links in the video description below, and make sure to check out Big Bad Toy Store for all your action figure collecting needs. This one is probably my most anticipated from this wave. I just think he looks really cool. We got some translucent blue plastic going on here for Santa, and I just think that's a whole lot of fun. You know, we had a Sergeant Santa green camo version, so we get a bunch of different Santas, and it's really fun. So if you've seen the last couple of days, I've looked at the Winter is Here Santa, the Sergeant Santa, and now we are on the Wizard Santa. We're doing 7 days of Santa figures, so each day is going to be a new review of a Santa figure. There are 7 in total. I'm actually filming a majority of these in one single night, as I'll be flying off to Orlando for work. So I'm going to be in Orlando when you're watching this. This video will go up Wednesday, and I will be in Orlando, so kind of fun to be able to try to knock these out as much as possible before I have to get some sleep to get on an early flight. But again, this one, my most anticipated, just because I think he's really, really cool. So bear with me, stick with me as we take a look at each one. These are going to be fairly quick reviews, however. I won't get into a whole lot of poses or anything like that. We're just going to, boom, check out what he comes with, and boom, check out the articulation, and then go on from there. So Wizard Santa, looking at the package, very DC Multiverse shaped in size and everything. We get a look at the figures in the wave there on the sides. We have cross-sell all there. Zombie Pirate Santa is not quite part of the wave. It will be coming soon. So there we go. So Wizard Santa, let's go ahead and get him out of the box and let's take a closer look. Okay, don't forget to hit that subscribe button now. I'm getting super close to my 50,000 subscriber goal that I set for the end of the year, but I need your help. So if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Okay, so here is the Wizard Santa. Here is the fun thing about this one. I have a light in the back of him, a blue light. I wonder if I should have just done a bright white light if that would have helped. But I put a blue light back behind him because it shines through, because his upper body is translucent plastic, which just makes it for a whole lot of fun. You know, it's a wizard. It's magical. He's got this glow to him. So that's stuff that you could do. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and light this back up, and let's go ahead and take a closer look at this figure as I hit all these lights and kind of knock things around. But here we have the Wizard Santa, and he is a lot of fun. Again, like I knew he would be, because you know, the translucency to him. He comes with a lot of great accessories as well. We have the Naughty or Nice Collection stand there. We also have a couple of things. We get a list this time around, which is cool. So I like that. You have the rolled parchment, you know, and then it's got this little wash to it, so makes it look kind of dirty old paper. That's really cool. There's a bunch of names in there. I can't really make out any of the names. I think there's a Steve in there. I think there's a Mary, but I can't really make out all the names, but we have that there, so that is really cool. We get an extra set of hands there, so grip hands, ungloved hands. He also has the white gloved grip hands there. We get the same staff that the Winter is Here Santa came with. The difference with this one, though, is we get different colors. So we have a wood color for the staff there, and then you get this portion here. This is like the other one had a ice-like gem. This one is a translucent blue one there. And then we also get that snowflake design one, but that is done with a silver color there. And you could swap these out like so. There, which is really cool. So, you know, whichever way you want to go with it for your Wizard Santa, you can do that. So that is really cool. We also get this book. Now, this book has some crazy details in there. I mean, just look at all the print in there and everything. You get some awesome colors. You got the skull, you got the Wizard Santa in there, you got some gems, there's some text and everything like that. That is awesome. The book is just kind of this blue leather bound with some silver accents there, but that is really cool, and you could fit it in the grip hands and things like that. In addition to that, the Wizard Santa does come with his wizard hat. It's just blue in color, and you got the white around the I don't know what you would call it, but that portion, and then it fits on there. But I was hoping that it would fit a little bit tighter, and I don't know. Like, it's on there, it's not going anywhere, but like it will easily fall off. I would have hoped for a tighter fit, and there we go. Yeah, I just had to push it down a little bit more, and then you get a better fit. But then I feel like, you know, it almost covers his face, but you know, maybe a wizard's supposed to have it like that. I feel like, you know, you want to see his face a little bit, but that's when, you know, it's going to fall off easily. We also get another present this time around. It got a black bow, but it is a blue translucent color. As you can see there, and then it's just got the same yellow stars around the gift as his coat does. So that is pretty awesome. Looking at the up-close look at his face, we get a different Santa head sculpt this time around. We got different head sculpts for each one. I didn't realize this at the time, but the Winter is Here Santa and the Sergeant Santa have different head sculpts. You could tell by the mustache. This one is another version of Santa because he's got a longer beard, as you can see there, and the beard comes to a point. So each one of these Santas do have different head sculpts, which is great, but they're all using the same base body. So if you've seen the articulation on the other ones, you know what to expect. But we will go over it all together right now, or right after this. But looking at it again, really cool translucent blue plastic on the upper torso for the coat. Really like that. The lower torso does have translucent plastic, but because it's more of a rubbery plastic as opposed to a harder plastic, it's obviously not as translucent, but it still is, which is awesome and amazing. He's just got blue pants, blue boots there. The boots and the pants are really the same color. He's got silver buckles on those boots, black soles. He's got a black leather belt with the silver buckle there. This is the longer coat version there, and then we just kind of get that dirty fur kind of throughout, which looks really good. So there we go. So now let's go ahead and take a look at how Wizard Santa moves. Okay, so Wizard Santa, just like the other Santas, you're really only going to get a swivel at the head sculpt. His beard's longer here, so it's almost like even harder to kind of move around. So he's not going to be able to look up. He's not going to be able to look down or anything like that. The arm you can get to go straight on out to the side. You could do a full rotation in there, but there can be some paint rub at that shoulder. I don't recommend doing it, but you could if you wanted to. You get a single jointed elbow with the swivel at the elbow. The bend gives you about 90 degrees, as you can see there. Wrists swivel, and they do hinge, standard horizontal hinge on all four of the hands that he comes with. The diaphragm, or not diaphragm, the torso just has a ball joint at the waist, so you could tilt Santa to the left that much. You could tilt Santa to the right that much. He can lean back a little bit, as you can see there, and then coming forward, he could do a little bit as well. The legs could do a full-on splits, as you can see there. Kicking forward is a little limited because he's got the long coat on this one there. The leg does go back a tiny bit. You have an upper thigh cut in there, as well as a swivel at the knee. You get a single joint at the knee, so it gives you just a little under 90-degree bend there at the knee. Foot hinges down, you get some hinge up. Ankle pivot at excuse me, and then peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So there is the articulation for Wizard Santa. So just what you would expect with the other Santas. Okay, and then here we have our side-by-side comparisons with the Winter is Here Santa, the Sergeant Santa, and now the Wizard Santa. And you can see they're all essentially the same size. If we want to see how they compare with like other action figure lines, they are 1/12 scale, so they're going to blend in quite well. Here we have a G.I. Joe classified series with Snake Eyes, which his foot was all kind of weird there. So we have Snake Eyes there. We have another Fresh Monkey Fiction figure. We have the Delta Red figure, the monster, Operation Monster Force there. So you can see size-wise, they all fit really well together. And then say you want to do Marvel Legends stuff, they fit in quite well when it comes to Marvel Legends as well. Cap's kind of a big guy, so he's going to be a little bit taller than Santa. So 1/12 scale figure, it's going to fit in quite nice with any of your action figure lines. Okay, so you guys let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of the Wizard Santa? I think he's going to be my favorite, just because I think it's really fun, because, you know, the coat kind of gets like a wizard's cloak already look to it, so I think it blends in and fits really well. I love the book that he comes with, the book of spells, I would assume. He comes with the list that he could check twice. We have the magical staff. We got the translucent gift as well. I love everything about this figure, but you guys give me your thoughts down in the comments below. Again, these are available to pre-order right now at BigBadToyStore.com, so links in the video description below. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching.